Hi everyone, we're back at UKGE 2025. We're here at the Molinarius Games stand, and just like last year, we're here with Mike. How are you, Mike?
Hello, hello. How are we doing?
We're doing very well, mate. It's Saturday afternoon. We're very hot.
It is hot. I am slowly losing my voice, but what a day it's been.
I hear your new game, Flippers. Well, actually, all the games here at the Molinarius Games stand are just flying off the shelves, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing really well. It's everyone that's come up that has been playing, really enjoying it. It's been getting really good reception, so couldn't ask for anything more.
No. So obviously last year we saw Shoal.
Yes, that was my first game.
Yeah. And this year we're looking at Flippers, which was a great success on Kickstarter.
Thank you very much.
I've just collected my copy, complete with a nice little signed promo card.
Yeah, signed little promo, and you get yourself an exclusive badge.
I did get an exclusive badge. First of all of those signed cards, how long did you spend signing all of those cards?
Quite a while. Some of them I did rush. I mean, my handwriting's not the neatest anyway, but I did enjoy drawing all the little penguins on it as well. So that's cool.
Right, yeah. So I love penguins. So as soon as I knew you were doing a game about penguins, so I didn't even need to know what the game was about. but yeah, tell us all about the game, Mike. Explain how it all works.
So this is Flippers. Flippers is a game all about building up a chain of events in order to try and score the most amount of points. I say try to score the most amount of points because you may have a master plan, but before you know it, you're flipping a card, you're bumping another, and you give it a point to someone else.
I've heard that it can be quite brutal.
Quite brutal, a bit unpredictable, but still a lot of fun. So I can give you a quick demo here.
Let's do it.
I heard you like penguins, so I can trick you as one of the penguins. We do have 6 teams in total. We have 3 seals and 3 penguins. Every team is identical. They're just different colors, so everyone can pick their own favorites. We do have the macaroni penguins, we have the emperor penguins and the chin strap penguins, and then we have the elephant, leopard, and Weddell seals. Each of these can be found in the Antarctic, and now we've all come together to fight over the valuable resource of food. These cards will be placed in the center of the table. They will award points at the very end of the game. So everyone will pick their team. You can have the chin straps, and I'll take the leopard seals. For this demo, we'll start with no points. If a card is found at, next to these arrows at the very end of the game, they will be awarded some points. Okay. So this card here would earn 1 point, 2 points, but if you're here, you're really lucky because you get not just 1 point, but you're getting 2 points as well. Everyone will have a hand of cards, and every card has a unique power. So on your turn, you'll be playing a card and then activating that card's power.
Right.
One by one, we're going to be adding a card on each turn. On every turn as you play in a card, you then have to activate that power and then activate all of your face-up cards. So slowly, card by card, we're going to be building up our own chain of events. Each card has its own unique power, and they're each really easy to pick up. First card is your leader card. They will earn 1 bonus point if found next to the food card at the end of the game. Okay. So instead of 2 points, you'll get a lovely 3 points. We have cards that can come in and replace. That will take the position of that card. So you can then worm your way in to take control of the central card. We have cards that can add a point. So when you add in your cards in, you can put it along the edge of any card that's in play. They don't need to be linked up. So you could take 1 point from the back and add it to your pool. You can then turn a card. So if your opponent came in and didn't like where you were putting your +1, you could turn it and you could face nothing at all.
Right.
We also have Bump. Bump is the most chaotic and fun card that you will own. Bump means you can push a card out of the way. Instead of pushing one card, if you really want to cause some chaos, you can push over an entire row.
Oh, wow. Including the scoring cards?
Including the scoring cards.
Wow.
The scoring cards can also be moved, they can be turned, and they can also be flipped. Flipped is the last card I'll show you today. If you was to flip a card and the fish on the food card is upside down, the arrows will change directions. That goes for all food cards. So that'll change up the game entirely. If you turn an opponent's card face down, this card is effectively out of the game.
Yeah.
It can no longer be activated and can no longer earn points. They can still move, they can still turn, and they can be flipped back over.
Okay.
So, if you want, we can have a quick 2-player game.
Okay.
Go head to head, and let's see how you get on.
Okay, I'm not, not
We'll check it out with the
Ventus, but we'll see.
So, first things first is that we will play our leader cards. And a 2-player game will just play with one food card.
Okay.
So, place them anywhere along the edge of the food cards. Then what I would like you to do is shuffle your cards, right? And then take the top 2 cards. 1, 2. I'll lead the charge. Unless you're feeling brave enough, you're more than welcome to step up
Mike,
to the plate.
you do it.
Okay. I've heard you play quite a lot of games, so I won't play nice. I'm going to bump this card down 1, and then I'll draw a card. And it's on to you. Play a card in any orientation along the edge of any card in play, and then perform its power.
Okay, so I'm going to flip.
Flip that one face down.
Yep.
And then draw a card.
Okay.
So we're on to our second card. We're now going to start building up our chain of events.
Yep.
I would like to flip this card, and then I would activate my bump, but there's nothing to bump.
Yeah.
So that's the end of my turn, and then I would draw a card. On to you to do the same.
Huh.
So your flip will activate on your next turn.
Gotcha. So, can I bump that off the...
You absolutely can.
Okay, so I'll do that.
You would bump, and then you activate your flip, but there's nothing there.
Flip. And then draw.
I would like to take the position of that card. Then I will flip and then bump. When there's more than one card to activate, you can activate them in whatever order you wish.
Oh, interesting, okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to place that one.
Oh, very good. So that will take the position of that card.
Yeah, so what happens to this?
So this one
Just
comes
goes
here,
there like that, yeah.
and then activate your remaining face-up cards.
Okay.
So right now you have nothing to bump
yeah,
and nothing to flip.
That's fine.
So what I would like to do, so they're going to get pushed down there.
Yeah.
And that's going to flip. So what am I going to do here? I will turn this one here so I could flip that one over.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll activate my bump. It's got 1, 2, 3. So now there's an empty space. And then I have to activate my replace.
Yeah.
And he's all the way down there now. And now I'm on my last card.
Interesting, the view.
Benzo.
So on every turn, we're playing in your cards and you're slowly building up your own chain of events.
Yeah. Huh. This is surprisingly complicated.
So one of the big motivation behind the game was to come up with something that had really easy powers, really easy to pick up and play, but the difficulty comes in within your own player choice.
So I guess choose which direction to turn this in.
It always turns 90 degrees and always clockwise.
Perfect.
And then activate your remaining face-up card.
Okay, so
Fortunately, we've got one that's split
that's
down.
fine.
You've got nothing to bump,
Nothing to bump,
nothing to flip.
Okay.
So there's a lovely space by
it
here,
is, yeah.
which looks really good. So it would be a shame for me to pass that up. So I'm going to plus 1 point to this card.
Okay.
If this card was targeting an opponent, they would receive plus 1 point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to plus 1 point here. I'm going to keep you face down. Then I'm going to turn here, and I've got nothing to bump and nothing to replace.
So I'm just going to go like that.
Ah, very good. Plus 1 point from the bank. And then we will go to the food cards.
I need to just do this, don't I? So I need to just do that.
That would be a turn.
Yeah.
Nothing to bump, nothing to flip.
Yep.
So orange would receive 1, 2, 3 points.
Yep.
So this was just a quick demo version of what flippers is. In the full game, you would start off with a set of points. And then you would also play with some extra cards that I did take out because they are quite mean.
Yep.
So we have a card that can switch in the position of the 2 cards opposite. So you could put a card into an empty space, or if this was had 2 neighboring cards, they would come across like so. We also have a very cruel -2 point.
Ooh.
That would be activated on every turn that it's face up.
Yeah.
So the final card is block. This will block a card, stopping its power. So now this card won't be able to be flipped. The way to prevent a block, someone could block a block, removing a block. If a block was to move, the block token goes with it. Or if a block was to be flipped, it stops blocking.
That's it.
With more players, we would play with more food cards in the center of the table. There are 6 of them in the box. Both of them they're all double-sided, so there's lots of variability.
Yeah.
The game plays from 2 right the way up until 6. In a 6 players, it's a bit more hectic.
I was going to say, I can imagine it being very chaotic with 6 players.
Yeah, with 6 you would play with 3 food cards, and I've had a couple of games where there was a fight going on down here, one over here, and another one down there, and you're all vying for control in order to try and get these points. With 6 players or any even player count, you can also form teams. So you could have 3 teams of 2, 2 teams of 3. You could have seals versus penguins. And the way that goes is that every other player is a teammate.
Yeah.
And then you combine your points right at the end of the game.
Amazing.
So that is flippers. It's, as I said, it's all about building up your chain of events and trying to score some delicious goods.
Love it. Absolutely love it, Mike. So we've had Shoal, we've had flippers. What's next for my people?
Oh, arrest. I do have something in my mind, but it's still just in my notebook for now.
Fair enough.
I'm really just enjoying everything that's happening with flippers. So I'm still going to keep riding this hype for now, and one day I'll get from my notebook onto scraps of paper, and we'll see where that leads.
We'll see where we are at UKGE next year then. You never know.
Never know. Probably in my play testing at UKGE next year.
Oh, okay.
So you never know. You never know.
Right then. If people want to find out more, I'll put links to everything down below. Mike, it's great to chat to you as always.
And you.
Yeah, look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Brilliant.
And thanks
so
everyone
much.
for watching, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.